go. Start recording. So for those of you who do not know, this is Kingdom New Lands. It's the second game of the title. The first one was just Kingdom, which was just a survival game. Survive as long as you can. This one can be a survival game if you choose to make it like that. However, it is also a game where you have to create. I mean, in the name of the title, a kingdom. And you're on this little island. It's a 2D art style, pixel art. It's very, I like it. I think it's very pretty. It's a very calming game, fun to play, very rewarding when you play it right. And I just really enjoy the game as a whole. So as you can see, I've started off Green Queen on a horse, and there's only a couple of things that are really resources in this game. Gold and people, and those are the two resources that you really need to manage. There might be other things that I'm not too familiar with, but for the most part, it's just those two resources, gold and people. So you need people to do the jobs that you pay them to do. So right now I'm creating a campfire, and this will be my base. You have to use this area as your base, and there's two types of jobs right now: hunters, or archers, and builders. So right now all I really need is archers, because they are the ones that generate me money, and the difficulty scales. So the longer the time goes, the harder the game gets. So you can see my archers are shooting. They have a random rate of success, but for the most part they do a good job of murdering little tiny bunnies and giving me gold for the food. I don't know. I get paid, and by hiring them I make money. I don't know. Yeah, it works. It's good, and I'm a richer man for it, or woman in this case. Okay, so you can see I've got some gold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my horse eat some grass. This allows my horse's stamina to regen completely, and you can see that it's at full stamina from the white running. Getting chased by a ghost. Don't you need somebody to love? Oh wow, I only need to defend from one side. That's really good. I'm gonna collect the gold from the day. And this caravan trader, he will give us money. I don't think there's any enemies coming, so I'm just gonna go out into the night. Oh, lots of gold. That's really good for me. I'm actually going to collect that gold so that I can continue running. God. That's a lot of gold on this world. Holy shit. I don't have a map yet, so I can't place it on this thing. And this is the end of the island? Really? Wow. Okay, this is a tiny island. So in Kingdom New Lands, there are um, multiple islands that you need to go to and create kingdoms on, like bases. And this is the first one, so it's the smallest, and by far it's the smallest by far. Like, I'm not used to lands being this tiny, basically. I'm used to them being far bigger. That's what she said. And you can see I've put X's on those trees, so by paying for those trees, what will happen is when I get a builder, they will go and chop down those trees. And that will allow grass to grow and rabbits to be spawned. You can see I'm getting some chests, that's just boosting my money quite nicely. And I'm just trying to hire as many dudes as I can, as often as I can. The more dudes that I hire, the more my base can grow. That's the caravan trader, so I can pay him money and he will go and bring back caravan from his base and give me some trade, which I can use to get money, basically. It's free money. He's like a money printer. It's great. So I can actually go onto this side of the world quite safely because of the way the land has spawned. So there's no gateway, there's no portal for the enemies to spawn on, and the enemies are called greed. What greed do is they come and they try and take your things. So they will attack my people at my base. They will attack me if I'm near them, and they will just try and make everything bad. And I can negate that by having money. So when they attack me, they're called the greed because they want money. And you can see in the top right, the gold I have is like my health bar, as well as my resource for buying things. When they attack my people, because when you see me pay for a person, I give them 1 coin, and then that's them basically hired. And the way that works with the greed is when they attack the villager, they will take their coin from them and use it to, you know, if they grab the coin, they will run back to their base and disappear, and that's the enemy done. That doesn't always happen, unfortunately. Sometimes, see at the very bottom of the screen, there's water. Because this is an island, there's water basically everywhere. That's the premise of the game. And when a greed attacks one of my units, like one of my troopers, the gold can either fall into the ground, but it can also fall into the water, which is not good. Not good at all. I'm gonna try and get some money. So I've just paid for there are farmers. Farmers are mid to late game. They are very efficient at making money, but only if you know how to use them. So I've got a lot of grassland here, and I can pay for this farm. This is where they farm, and when I upgrade it, farmers will stay there for the night. So at each night, there's 2 ways your units can stay for the night. They can either stay by a campfire, or they can stay by the wall. And what dictates what they're doing is what their role in the colony is. So builders and farmers, they don't really fight, so they stay near the campfires. Archers, because they fight, stay near the wall. That's just how it works. So the issue with that is, as you saw, I had to run quite far to get to my farm. This is the only campfire I currently had, which means that every night my builders and farmers will go here, and then they will go to their posts to then do their job. And that takes a lot of time out of the day, because at night they have to go back to the fire, so they have to go to the farm, all the way this way, walking at the speed of the archers, like this guy, and then walk all the way back, and that takes 2 trips out of their day. Like you can see, he's already basically running back to the base, because it's already midday. He's only just got to the farm, so he's not really going to do anything at that rate. By upgrading the farm, that creates a secondary campfire, which means they can stay at that campfire for the duration of the day, and or for the duration of the night rather, and then that basically negates the long time it takes to travel to and from the farm. So you can see here I'm still trying to recruit as many guys as I can as often as possible. I'm just trying to get as much gold as I can so that when I go out to this side, as I said before, this side is safe. I didn't see any portals, and there's not the, like you can see the bridge, so the greed cannot spawn in this area, which is quite good. It's quite a relief for me, honestly. This place will clear of trees in a minute, because my builders have been chopping them down when I tell them to, which is good. I can't get here, really. I'm just trying to generate as much normal land instead of forested land, because forested land is not good for me. Placing a coin there so that if one of the people spawns while I'm gone, the coin will last for a little while, but it doesn't stay forever. Oh shit, wait, no, they're just gonna pick it up, aren't they? Oh well. I'm just trying to increase the rate of people gathering, if that makes sense at all. Oh, hello. Money. Money. If I can get 4, I can go to the other side and maybe buy some guys. Maybe. Yep. Give me money and then I pay you so you can get me more money. And more guys are spawning, which is good. Pay him. So when you see my horse panting like this, it means he's very low. So the way the white tells me, like the white at his feet tells me the horse is going quickly, full stamina, the panting means it's going slow. It's going slowly and it's about to stop. And when the horse completely drains of stamina, it cannot run at all. That's the way you die mostly in this game. When you run out of stamina, the greed's chasing you. It's not very fun. Not to die anyway. It's not fun to die. That's what I meant by not fun. The game is fun. Or else I wouldn't play it. Yeah. This statue is an interesting one. It's, I think, a builder's one. And the way it works is that will boost my my structures, my defenses, really. And that means that when the greed attack, I'll see if I can find some greed. I might not see them because my builders are going to be all out this way. See if I can build a palisade. That's basically a defense there. This little mound means I can build a defense here. And that means that I can defend more of my land more effectively. Oh shit. Because I've built that post, my archers are now heading there because that's the new furthest defensible point. However, I think the likelihood is I'm about to lose a lot of my my units because my archers didn't head up there that early. So the likelihood is I'm gonna lose some guys because we have no defenses to stop the greed from just attacking them. I'm gonna see if I can see what's happening. Although maybe I lucked out. Maybe I've got enough archers that they defended well enough. Although not seeing the two people I just hired and my other builder that ran across, it's telling me that nothing good happened. Yeah, I think they stole the coins from the guys I hired. And my guys died. Telltale sign will be if they're around this area and they've been reduced to the plebs. Yeah, look. They're all unemployed and unhappy. There we go. Now they're happy again. I don't know why I did that. That's a bad move. Hey Flish, how you good? How you doing, man? I'm doing well. I'm just playing some Kingdom, enjoying it. I've played some Rocket League already. Well, I'm unemployed and unhappy as well. Exactly, man. Unemployment, it ain't fun. Well, sometimes it is. Depends what you're doing. Yes, the difference, Flish, is that you are not really unemployed. You are just a student. There's a big difference. Big difference. We'll build that up to a stronger wall, and that way we can defend more effectively. Bang. Just trying to get them all to come back to my base and be happy. We're hiring farmers because they're the most efficient way of gathering money. Yeah, I'm paid by the trader again, paying him so he comes back again. We're gonna get more builders so we can build more efficiently and in more areas. And that is actually all I can do with this land. So there is more to this game. You have to go to different islands, which is done via one of the buildings over this way. Actually, before I do anything, I'm going to build a catapult so that I can ensure my guys don't die. Which will also mean I need more builders. One more, that'll do. I'm going to try and collect some gold from our archers and our farmers. There we go. So, because I built that farm a little early, you can see here there's no grass in this area, which is a mistake that I made. I should not have done it as early as I did. I should have waited for the grass to grow, and then I could have easily built the farms after. But I'm a little bit rusty. I've not played the game in a couple of weeks, so remembering to do things in the perfect order is not at the top of my head. This game looks cool. It is actually very cool. It's genuinely one of my favourite games. It's a very relaxed, very calm, very chilled out game that has a scaling way to it. The only issue is there's no variation in the way you can defend. There's only a variation in the way you can build up the defences, if that makes sense. So right now, all I've been able to do is build farmers, which you can see right there. That's a lot of money, and they do that a lot. Like, that's only one day, really, that they've been doing that for. At most 1.5 days, so that's really good money for me. Archers always providing me money, which is really good. I can't upgrade my building anymore. It does have more levels, however, the issue with current island that I'm on is that, how do I word this? There's no quarry, which is the building that allows you to upgrade the town hall even further. It also allows you to upgrade your walls even further. And the quarry is basically stone, so it goes from wood to stone. And stone's the strongest building material that I think you could get. So, right now, I need to try and get off this island, so I need to hire more people to get more money, so that I can build the boat. And the boat will allow me to go to the next island. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I could work at the same time, full time, but I'm just tired of minimum wage jobs. Yeah, that's fair. Minimum wage jobs are nothing more than a means to an end. That's all I think of them as. I'm gonna move my guys up a wee bit further. That way I can build a farm. More farmland, basically. It does sound pretty good right now. Although I'm not really a big coffee drinker, so... This game looks cool, and now you can build more stuff. Yeah. What prevents you from building a quarry? So, there's a certain area on the map. So do you know that big stone building that's been on the map? That I've just ran past a few times. That's not a quarry, that's a shrine. It's already been built. And I need to find the building that allows me to build the quarry. The same way, like, these little mounds allow me to build defenses, there's a building that allows me to build a quarry. And I need to find it on another island so that I can upgrade my defenses. Sounded like Stuart for a second? Hey. My Britishness coming out, innit? So, I built a wee upgrade. I built a farm over here. Yes, I did. So I'm going to upgrade it to a campfire farm, so that when I do have farmers come over to this point, they will not have to travel back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, so, yeah. What does this guy do? Oh, the thing's not been built yet, that's why. Yes, that's good. Okay, do you have any gold for me? Please. No, no gold. That's annoying. Never mind, I forgot you're not a football type of guy. No, sir. No, I am not. This is the boat, by the way. As you can see, it's quite expensive, and I don't have the gold for it right now. Is Dewey a football player? Foolish. You will? So I've just paid for a new mount right now. So this is the Redmond. So although I've not actually shown you the greed yet, that's just because I'm trying to be as efficient as I can with my time. So I'm trying to earn as much money as possible. Like, that's why I've got the farmers. I'm trying to get as much money as possible so I can build the boat and get off this island. Because you don't want to stay on the island for too long when you can't build and you can't expand, really. Although I need to stop building farmers because I need to start building the boat. I do need to continue hiring people. Now we'll see if my defenses were strong enough over here. Oh, I think that's a yes. I'll need to see if there's any wandering troopers that died. I think because of my catapult, we were strong enough to defend, which is good. That's what we wanted. I'm just going to expand the grassland a little bit further. Get those two dudes and then head back. And so this mount has a special ability. Because it's a stag, the deer, if I stand next to them, they will fall in love with it, I don't know, and then they'll follow me, so they'll follow the stag. You'll have cash for the dock, yeah, in a bit, but I need to make sure I have the infrastructure to gain the cash first. So you can see from killing the deer, I get money, so one of the early game tactics is you can gather deer and bring them to your archers if you're like stuck for cash. But I'm not currently stuck for cash on this island, so I'm just gonna leave my guys to do whatever. Yo, why you have a new ride all of a sudden? Defenses from what? Yeah, so I've not really shown you what I'm defending against, because I've been, like I said, as efficient with my time as possible. I'm trying to make sure I'm earning as much money as, like, with the farmers, getting archers, getting people. Realistically, you should never see the greed if you're effective enough. But I will see if I can show you the greed in a minute. Just gonna go collect some cash from these lads. I'm gonna collect my cash from my farmers and then I'll head back to the other side so you can see them attack. Although, was last night the red moon? I think if the last night was the red moon, they won't actually spawn. So I'm not gonna go back because they won't actually be there. I'm just that efficient, man. Okay, we can start building the boat now, I think. There we go. We'll let our builders start working on that. Are you... Is there another lad there? Maybe not. I don't know. The moon. Hey, bow, bow. So, there's a few things about the boat, and it's that there's a lot of it to build, and my builders need to spend a lot of time building it. So, I'm gonna... So this game is all about efficiency? Yeah, like most games, it's like, you need to be as efficient as possible, so you're constantly earning money, and not wasting time, really. But this island is not very good because of its lack of quarry. Therefore, I can't really upgrade any more of my buildings. Otherwise, I would have knights as well. Because when this building upgrades, it becomes like a proper castle, a stone castle, which allows me to. Fuck, I can't justify any more farmers. I've got so many already. Yeah, once it becomes a castle, you can buy knights, and they will allow you to do more things. Things like attack portals, because this island is very calm. This is a very calm island. There's only one point where the enemies spawn from, and we've not actually seen any yet. But they should spawn from this side, and I'll see if I can show you the portal. It should be safe enough. Just expand a little bit further, and I cannot break this last tree, because breaking this last tree will destroy this camp. So there's this map post, which is great and all, and then there's these rocks. So I'm about to go towards the rocks. You can see the little purple wisps. So this is the portal. Now, this portal is actually unbreakable because it's the edge of the island. It's in the mountain side of it. And as you can see, when I drop a coin, the greed will grab it and take it away. And the greed are all about stealing coins, and they will constantly spawn to take away the coins. So one way of defeating them is by paying them. The other way is by having your archers shoot them. Or your catapult lob a stone boulder at them. Like, those are the only ways to kill the greed, really. You can see chopping down trees doesn't really cost me anything because I get the money back, but it does put my builders at risk by having them go out and build them. Cut them down, rather. I've got my catapult here, and it will fire catapults, boulders out at the enemies when they spawn and attack the walls. Trying to gather money so that I can just go and build the boat in its entirety. I'm gonna leave a coin there just in case one of the lads spawns. You can see I've got a bunch of these guys just chilling about. Means I can put them into builders or archers whenever I need them, wherever I need them. Sometimes, like, this island is very calm, like I said, because enemies are only spawning from one side, but normally they spawn from both sides. So I've had a very lucky start here that I can just spend money on whatever I want to spend it on. And as you can see, because I didn't let the grass grow, the grass has not covered this area, therefore rabbits are not spawning, so my archers are not making me as much money as they should be. I'm just gonna pay for this entire boat with all the money I got from the farmers. As you can see, it's very expensive to build the boat. I'm actually gonna not pay for the last one. Well, I don't know if it's the last one, but the last of my money, because I want to see, yeah, more people. I will always hire people over paying for the boat because it's just more valuable, really. So the stag's about to run out of energy. Do these guys have any money for me? A bit. That's good. We'll go collect some. Actually, I've got no cash to collect. So I'm gonna go back. Is this the last one? It's not. Okay, that's fine. It's worthwhile putting it into the boat now and having my builders build it as much as they can. I've already checked these guys for cash, haven't I? Yeah. So you can see, because my stag's panting, it can't run. So I'm trying to sprint, but I can't because it's panting. So if I let it eat the grass, it gains its full stamina back. And the reason I'm stopping occasionally is because the way you indicate to your guys that you want to pick up money is by stopping. I don't know why this man is leaving. I wanted to pay him. It's okay. I want more cash. Come on. There we go, that's a bit more. These guys are the furthest up, so they should have the most cash. Come on, get that. There you go. Alright, I think I've gathered enough troops, people to the colony. So I'm going to head back and just finish building the boat. That's all the money is going to go into the boat now, so I can go to the next island. Because there's no point in staying at an island when you already completed it, basically.